Hey everybody, John Swift here in Sarasota on a beautiful day. The sky is beautiful and clear. It's probably about 75 degrees. Couldn't ask for better weather. Just a tad on the chilly side, a little bit windy. Other than that, the perfect, beautiful day. The sun is shining, the water is glistening, there's a light breeze. So, I don't know if any of you have been wondering what's going on with me. A lot and nothing, because I had surgery for kidney stones December 30th. Ever since then, my life has been miserable. Recovering. I thought I would be recovered by now and working again and doing videos, and none of that is true, because one reason is because the recovery process from them going in through the urethra and doing that procedure was really traumatic to my system, from the family jewels to my stomach to my bladder. It was very painful. A lot of blood when you urinate. Just getting up and down, in and out of bed was painful. And somewhat still, there is some mild discomfort with the jewels, and the kind of my midsection is so. Then the other part of it is I don't have insurance, so I haven't been able to go straight to the urologist to get a follow-up, which I should have had 2 weeks ago, at least. So it's a very frustrating process. Let me give you a shot of some of the beautiful weather that we're having. Super cold yesterday, but today is pretty fantastic. The ideal Florida day, with the sun shining, and the water is just a nice day to be on the water, and not too choppy. So the frustrating part is getting to the doctor. So I have a regular doctor, but since I haven't been able to work in 3 weeks, I don't have really the money. And if you have to go to a urologist, that's probably puts it up in the $200 somewhere. If I was to pay cash, it'd be like $250 to go to the urologist. And then that's all the money I have for rent and electrical and all that, those bills, So it's really scary, because I don't have any savings right now. It's been a tough year. I spent a lot of my savings, getting caught up on other things, and things breaking, and it's been kind of one of those years. It's just when you save up some money, then something else happens, and then you gotta spend some money on something else, and it's a lot to unpack, I guess you could say. It's a lot of unpacking. Suffice to say, I have to go to the health department, where they have a sliding scale, so it's like $10 to go to the doctor, which is good. But the main gripe I have is when you leave the hospital after surgery, they don't give you a pamphlet that says, if you can't pay, if you don't have insurance and you're having trouble paying, you can go to the medical clinic. They give you a bunch of other papers about other stuff, about medications and, this, that, and the other, and all this other crap, but they don't give you any help as far as further health care, which is kind of aggravating. Because I know there's hundreds of other people out there that have to go to the emergency room because they don't have insurance, and they have to take care of you. And it doesn't make any sense that they don't give you any guidance. So the path is you go to the health department, and you fill out some forms, and you tell them that you barely have any money. I basically only have income from YouTube, which is not much at all. And I'm not working, so I don't have any of income from my other job, second job. There's a pretty bird sitting right there. That black bird. It's one of those cormorants that they fly and dive into the water and actually go under the water to catch fish, and then they come up. and then they sit on the rocks and dry off for a while. Then they go back out fishing again. I think it's called a cormorant. Sometimes they'll be sitting there with their wings. They hold their wings out so they can dry their wings. And then I guess when they're dry enough, they can fly better. Yeah, so that's my big gripe with the healthcare system, is that they don't give you any. So I called the urologist like when I got out of the hospital, and it was like, you know, how much is it to see the doctor? And I have to get a stent taken out, and they're like, oh, it's only $1,750, and we'll do it in 3 payments. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of money. And they're like, well, we're sorry. I said, don't you know of any clinics? And they're like, no, we don't know of any clinics. It's like these people who work in healthcare, they have no clue of anything. So anyway, I went to the regular, you know, the general physician at the health department. Came home, immediately got sick with something, the flu or COVID or something, to where I was having like headaches and my whole body hurt and my sinuses stuffed up, and they're not doing a good job of keeping those places clean as far as germs, you know. And this is the second time this has happened, so I'm sorry this video is so depressing. It's just, there's just so much on my mind right now with, you know, this health issue and, you know, pain that I'm having, and wondering when am I going to go back to work and getting to the doctor. So I'm still waiting for them to call me, because I got a referral to a urologist, like I said, on a low pay clinic or whatever you call it. But like waiting, half the time I've spent waiting through, you know, red tape and making phone calls to get to this point to where you know, I can see a urologist to check out, are things going okay in, you know, in my bladder and my, you know, for the kidney stone thing. And that's what's been really frustrating, just waiting. I don't know, do I have more kidney stones? Because I'm still having pain. I'm still got some, you know, bleeding. And it's the unknown factor which gives me the most anxiety when I'm sitting around the house, not able to work. This is the first time I've been out walking, I would say more than a block. Like I go to the store, walk from the car to the store, go shopping, get back in the car, go home. I mean, that's the most walking I've done. So that's killing me. Because if you follow these videos, I'm usually out jogging 4-5 times a week. And that's what I most miss, is just doing this, being outside, enjoying this beautiful weather in this beautiful area that we have. It's like everything to me, guys. It's like visual candy, visual satisfaction, you know, just being able to come out here to the water or come downtown and look at all the beautiful, you know, areas we have. We have a beautiful bayfront area, and you know, this part in the winter has been pretty mild, so it hasn't been, you know, super cold, and I just miss this so much. And sitting at home in bed a lot of times, because if I sit in bed, I don't have any pain, generally speaking. So I'm trying to minimize the amount, because the amount of pain I've had has been tremendous. Especially when you go to the bathroom, you know, and I pee. There's like been pain for weeks now. And when you first get kidney stones, you have really bad pain in your back. So, and the pain is undescribable. There's just no way to describe that. So I just pray every day that I get up and I have less pain than I had the day before. And today's going to be a better day than it was yesterday. I keep smelling pot for some reason. Somebody smoking weed? Today there's a lot of people outside. A lot of people just walking and biking and all that kind of good stuff. And doing construction, especially down here. Constant construction because of the building boom, I guess you could say. People putting up condos and fixing condos, and but I do want to say that this has probably been one of the happier days out of all the days, because I'm actually out walking. I gotta go that way.
No, you gotta go around right there by the driveway. But they're working right now and they don't want people on the street for the traffic. Go right here in the driveway, right here where the people is. Cross the street and take the sidewalk.
Where? Go through that?
Right here, right here.
Go all the way down the street?
No, man. You see this driveway right here? This one right here? The driveway.
Yeah, I'm looking right at the driveway.
Well, you can cross the street right there and go take the sidewalk if you want and go straight.
Where those people are going?
No, man, come here.
I just said through the parking lot, yes or no? Down past the construction?
Cross the street right here, take the sidewalk, go back there.
Take that sidewalk and go around.
Yeah, that's it.
Good fucking night, man. They put a guy out here that doesn't know how to speak English. I don't have anything against Spanish Americans, but when people can't talk, can't just explain simply how to go around some construction, it's aggravating. I don't even know why that guy's there. They could have just put a sign that said just go around. So one of the main problems with living in a city that's prospering is the constant construction crap that they're always going. They always have detours to go around this way or go around that way. But we do have some fine towers for millionaires to stay in here. Still can't believe that guy couldn't just say, walk across the street and go around the yellow tape. That's what that guy was trying to tell me. Because I was about to just walk around. Oh, God. I kind of lost my place what I was talking about. But anyway, this is the thing I'm in. And then, although this may look fine, this may look okay, there's a lot going on down here that's not well. It's especially like I always have to go to the bathroom. Like the feeling is like I have to go to the bathroom all the time, almost like every hour or every half hour, and that's been irritating because if I try to go walking or jogging, then I feel like I have to pee all the time and I can't stop to pee anywhere, for the most part. Downtown here, it isn't like there's bathrooms all over the place. I'd have to try to find a restaurant or something. So anyway, just trying to update you guys on what's kind of been going on. And I've been, it's been really, really extremely depressing and anxiety ridden. Just skipping all this time at work, not having any money coming in, having to borrow money from my sister, borrow money from my friend just to pay the electric bill and stuff and get food. And fortunately, I have really good friends who are really good about lending me money, and my best friend took me to lunch yesterday to Taco Bell to get a taco. It's the first Taco Bell thing I've eaten. And just to roll back a little bit, when I first got out of the hospital, they didn't give me any crap. Am I running out of storage again? When I first got out of the hospital, I kept hiccuping for like 2 days straight. I swear to God. It would like start for a while and then it would stop. And now I got a phone call. People are calling me right in the middle of the video. And I can't see that well because the sun is at a bad angle. Spam risk. Anyway. Yeah, that was annoying. So anyway, the fear and the anxiety drives you crazy because they didn't tell you after surgery you may have some bleeding, you may have some indigestion, you may not be able to poop okay, you may feel tired, you know what I mean? They gave me no guidance. And the goddamn nurses didn't call me to check. Like, I had surgery before, and the nurse called me to see how I was doing. It was either the nurse or the doctor said, "How are you feeling? How is, you may feel this way." Nothing from this urologist who performed the surgery. So that kind of pissed me off. And then when I got in touch with them, I left a message with the nurse, and she still didn't call me. So that office is very inefficient, and it seems like they don't give two shits about how you're doing, because there's a lot of complications that happen, Anyway, if that's not enough bitching, it's just been a long road, man. It is just mentally debilitating, depressing. And like I said, all I want to do is just go out and walk and not have to pee every 15 minutes, not feeling like I have to pee every 15 minutes. And so far, I peed probably 20 minutes ago, and I still feel like I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm like circling around toward the bathroom in the park where I started out. Anyway, that's just what it is, and I'm hoping to see the urologist this week, but like I said, I don't have the ability to just snap my fingers and get an appointment, and they've been very slow to get back to me, because the first time I got authorized to go, they said that they didn't have the authorization, and round she goes. I got to call back the health department, and then I got to say, oh, they didn't authorize it, and then they have to send another authorization, and the lady didn't call me yesterday, so I'm waiting for them to call me today. So it's just like if I had insurance, like I said, I probably would have seen the urologist a week after I got out, but I don't, and so everything got fucked up, and the main thing is I'm just frustrated. It's just, I want to be done with this. I want to be done with these kidney stones. I want to be done with this pain. And I'm really thankful that I'm actually just standing up walking, because like I said, I've been sitting on the couch a lot, marinating. I go out and I water my plants and, try to walk around and get out in the sun a little bit. But I really want to be back to normal, and it's just been a long 3 weeks, long 3 weeks. Anyway, I appreciate you guys listening, and I'm sure some of you have probably had the same experience where, you think you're going to have surgery, and then in a week you're going to be good, and then, you had these side effects and all this stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys aren't dealing with this kind of crap. I had hoped the new year was going to turn out a little bit better, and I'm just kind of rolling with the punches and trying to get through this. Hopefully my next video I'll have some good news about where I am medically, more noise, and it'll be a more positive video. I'll have something positive to say rather than just moping and complaining and bitching. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves. Happy New Year, and stay safe out there. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.